What's going on, my crew? This is Jay. Welcome to another episode of Jay's Adventures, and we are in Adventure World. And I know you're probably going, "Oh, Jay hasn't done much." No, I have. Whoops. Been working like a madman. Oh, let me do that number. Okay, let me turn down my sound. Now readjust the sound. That's a great way to start an episode. Okay, so we have in here right now the roof is starting to be put on. I'm feeling very good about it because if we pop in right here, that we now look Roman. I mean, with the exception of like marble pillars, this is about as Roman as it can get. We got the orange roof. We've got the nice looking pillar thingy mabobs, and we've got the bathhouse that's smoking nice and warm. You can hear the fires down below. I do want to add it down below, so I wanted to show you guys what we have down there and why this is gonna be presenting a challenge. Where is it? Well, apparently I didn't make much of one. Oh, okay. I think I filled it in for a reason. So what I want to do here is I want to add just a little bit underneath where the slaves in Rome will feed the coal into the fire here. So I want it to be open like this, but not too much. So I want to add like a little bit of a clay surrounding it. But here's a little history for you. This is the way it would have been. And the people that were feeding the fire would have been very hot. Like, extremely hot in the boiler room. And they wouldn't have just been able to say, okay, well, I just need to take a break right now, and I'm going to go upstairs, take a dip in the pool. Really, you know, it wasn't like that. It was more of a, well, this is my job. I have to do this, and I've got to stay down here until people are done bathing. So not a happy job. Not a very nice job. But in our little civilization, everybody's happy. It's a utopia, which, for those of you that don't know what that means, everybody's happy and everything's good and cool. So I want to build something a little more nice for when our villagers end up heading our way. But something that can't catch on fire is key and important. So I think we're going to go with a little bit of cobblestone. And we're going to have to get more sandstone, but not in this episode. And that, I think, is how we're going to dress this thing up a bit. So we're running out of carrots. I almost said cabbage. That's not... I don't have cabbage. Which is actually kind of concerning. I need carrots. It's my main living. So we're going to have to, like, make peppers or something. Okay. So I do need to... I don't want to move it over more than that. So we'll have one like that. Hello. That's a big hole. Alright. Oopsies. The other thing I was thinking I might do is a little bit of sandstone here. Kind of add a little more decoration to it. Get behind this. But I think you see the base is already cobblestone. I think cobblestone would be a good idea. The only thing I'm concerned about is I don't think the Romans would have built this structure with cobblestone. I think they would have maybe used cement for the base. But I don't know. Since this is where the poor people are, I would think core things, maybe even wood. But I don't know. It's starting to look a little bit better. You know, the sound of that is sounding more and more soothing. It used to annoy me, but now it's nice. I love this. I love it very much. Alright. Sorry. Don't mean to cough in front of you guys. Alright, so we're gonna... This has been the tricky part of this whole thing, is I'm, trying to get this all built. Oh, there we go. And it's not something that's like overnight easy success. It requires a lot of acacia wood, and right now I'm not getting very many acacia plants. So we're gonna have to work on it. I am liking the particle effect that we've got right here. I don't know, I wish it could extend a little bit longer than it does. And I don't know if it will or what's going on with that. But I would very much like it to. I think 1 or 2. So this should be the curve of it. There we go. Okay. Now you guys know I love overhangs. And I think this might actually be like, what's Jay doing? Doesn't have an overhang. The reason for that is because that actually shouldn't have an overhang. It should be where the water comes off, and the water will just drain into the pool when it rains. So that's why that doesn't have an overhang. If it had an overhang, then things would be a little bit more weird. It would be a lot farther down and cause, I think, a little more conflict than I'm willing to have. Let's put one every one of these, because I want to make sure that we get this lit. And I do want to add a little bit of greenery in here. I think is important. Wait. Yep. With the Roman population, it was almost a little bit Babylonian in that they had a lot of gardens and really appreciated, color green and things like that. So what? Oh, because it's... whoops. That's going to bug me. We might have to fix that. We'll see. I haven't noticed it till now, so... There we go, that's better. That'll light it up pretty well. Alright, let's head back. See, we've got ourselves lit up pretty well, and I'm... with the exception of that over there, and the fact that our house is pretty much on the frontier of darkness, I think things are lit up pretty well, and we're starting to be a little more sustainable in our spot. Nothing much is growing over there, but I just want to take a listen. Okay, so it's not too bad, because I just don't want to feel like every time I walk by there, get dead. Every time I walk down there, I'm hearing crackle, 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 crackle. That would be nice. But the forum, I need to finish the floor. I'm gonna put some little half slabs on the top of these, and we're gonna start to work on building around this, building this up so that we have a cover over it. I think I'm just gonna make sort of a dome or something, and just a little room back here, and there'll be 2 doors entering in, and this will just be where someone speaks in their little town forum. People sit here and listen to them, just for funsies. And then this is going to be the main marketplace, but there's going to be, I'm thinking, over here, the actual marketplace where people have a lot of like the luxury stores, I think is what that marketplace is for. Because everybody has their store in their house. But what I'm thinking is the marketplace may be for the richer people that actually can afford to have people come to the market rather than walk to someone's store. Or it might just be where people sell produce. I don't know, like a farmer's market. But I'm going to have one temple here, one temple there. And I think that'll satisfy a lot of the public buildings, because we have the public bath down here. I still want to build a public road going this way, very close to the public bath here. And I do want to add a door to the public bath right there. And we'll build a second chamber down there for slaves to keep working. Then the road's gonna come curve around. We're gonna build a little bit of I don't want to call it a bridge, but you know, like that right there. Connect this up here, and of course, to make it nice, I want to build another road going this way, and that's gonna come curve around back of the marketplace. As far as the greenery right around here, we're gonna actually add the a greenery area. Cover up this creeper hole, and a little bit of flowers and a couple trees and stuff like that right around the forum, which I don't think is something that would have been there, but it's just my little touch because I want to add a little bit of spice into the life of our poor villagers, because this is not Rome and we don't have a classification here. We treat everybody equally, villagers and humans, even though villagers are obviously more stupid. What? Anyways, guys, I think that's going to do it for today's episode. I'm going to keep working on this off camera. Today's Saturday, so I'll have time, lots of time. But yeah, until next time, happy mining and crafting.